So, the main point of the whole story is short. Be careful. Hello everyone, today we will speak about inflation. Let's go quick through the reasons, and then we go to some stock market news. It's been about a year after Russian invasion of Ukraine, and we have had an oil price shock. That oil was near 120, 125. Now oil trades near $75, 76, 80. That's the range. So even Fed Reserve last year started to raise rates. Today we have 2 years old treasuries trading for 4%. Maybe it will go up. The 10 years treasury is also trading near 4%. In 2022, Goldman Sachs, it was like maybe in November, they published a research that spoke about 2022 and what the reasons for within next 12 months that we're gonna have a recession. So it was they did something like 20 to 35% of a chance that the recession will be there. And yet, it's not happening right now. It's not happening. The economy is still strong. And if we remind, also the Bank of America also published reports. It was nearly also like maybe in December that they also said there is a good chance of economic recession. And then there was an interview with Jamie Dimon, the CEO of JP Morgan. He said that we will have a hurricane. Okay, so maybe right now with all that market news that we have about banking stocks, about Silicon Valley Bank that actually has $75 billion in bad loans. We don't know actually bad loans, but loans for startups and venture capital funds. Now it's happening run on the bank. And the FDIC took it under their cover. So actually, we might see some interesting stuff, okay? But not yet the hurricane, maybe later on. Okay, and actually Fed was forecasting about 0.2% an economic growth. I would say anemic growth, but it's not happening. Okay, we have had a growth near 1%, so everyone got wrong. Okay, let's see the reasons why everyone is wrong. We also need to speak about consumer spending and all that stuff, about unemployment rate. The unemployment rate looks quite good, and actually we see quite a good news with all the jobs reports and all that stuff. So, and the economy in 2022, it has grown almost 1%. As anyone was predicting, they totally got wrong. Let's see what might be the reasons for that. All that talk that you might like, we might not like, about the COVID, how it's transforming the economy, COVID 2019 transforming the economy, we have a new economy, all that stuff, okay? So they crying you from all the news, now we have a new times, the economy behaves different. No, there is no new times. There's certain reasons why it's happening. And it's totally nonsense. But we have some explanations based on Barron's article that been published recently. Let's go to the household rates. Household rates of mortgages. In 2009 and 2008, actually the householders held mortgages in variable rates, not fixed rates. Okay, so almost 40% of these loans, of these mortgages for 10 years, for 20 years, for 30 years, they've been not fixed rates. Okay, today, if we look today, what is happening today? Today, almost 40% of households mortgages, they are fixed rates. So what does it mean for you? If you have a mortgage and it's constant, it's not going up with inflation. So you are right. You have the same money that you spend. You don't need to pay more for your loan. Okay. So that's what it means for us. And it's different than the situation was in 2008 when we have a crisis and the consumer totally got screwed, then the rates gone up. And that's why we have some fat to keep on. This is one of the reasons. The tightening is not helping. We see the tightening from the Fed side and raising rates, and the spending is still the same. Okay, let me bring something about luxury items. Okay, in 2022, based on Morgan Stanley report, that actually items like if you look for watches, if you see what expensive watches and how they gone up or not, like go and see what's happening with the Rolexes. Okay, so in 2022, everyone was crazy about Rolexes. The price has gone up tremendously. You paid 3 times retail price on the gray market. Okay, so it means like you buying Rolex at retail something about like 9,000, like and actually they sell it to you on the gray market for 18,000. And also all the same story with the Daytonas. We can say there was not there's not enough stuff to be released to hold the demand, but this is the stories. Actually what happening is the people had money to buy luxury watches, and that's something new. So the luxury items gone like something like 20% in 2022. We had like during the 2022, before the war with Ukraine started, the price has gone tremendously up, and the collectors been crazy and said like, what's going on here? We like the people pay crazy prices, but actually we know what's going on. We had all this NFT stuff, all bitcoins, all the cryptocurrencies were flying. Okay, and there is like free money on the table. And actually, if you got free money, you convert it in something, something more valuable, not virtual. And actually, that's why the luxury goods gone up in price. Okay, we had many buyers that came to the market and bought like without too much considerations to the value and to the price. And actually, they need the things that hold value. And that's why like Rolex has gone up tremendously, and that's why some expensive items within the watches industry gone up tremendously. One more thing, like we didn't mention the stimulus. We have had something like $5 trillion being sent to American consumer to buy the stuff. So $5 trillion, it's a huge money, and it's gone up to the real people, to their pockets. It's propped up the liquidity, and then you have liquidity. The stock market is all right, and it's briefs, and it's going up. The whole story is we're gonna see it further. Interest rates will go up, and more like inflation still has room to rise. And the stock market as well, after the raise in rates, will go down. Okay, and whenever you hear from all the news that, oh, this is a new economy, this time is totally different, don't bother, don't look at it, it's so totally nonsense. You will see they will drop. Okay, and the first, like, let's speak about banking. What's going on right now? Like a banking stock gone crashed after the Silicon Valley Bank that gone down, and there is actually right now is a run on the bank with the FDIC taking under their cover all the accounts. And actually what's happening, it was a bank that was lending to startups. They've been lending for startups and everything was good last year, the previous year, everything is good, everything is, amazing. And now, what do you see now? All the big banks dropping. And if raising rates is good for big banks, but everyone is starting to, to knock their hand and to think, what do we have wrong? Where the longs are not right? What might go wrong? Okay. So this bank had like 75 or 74 billion dollars loans to the startups. So actually, like whenever you need whenever you need cash and you want to take your money out, you have a problem, like because banks need to lend based on assets, but sometimes they excess this ability and they lend you more. And whenever they need to come and give you back your money, whenever it's a problem and everyone runs to the bank, it's a problem for all banks, I would say. They don't have enough capital, okay? And that's what happened with the Silicon Valley Bank. You can tell, like, no, it's not interesting. What are you telling me about Silicon Valley Bank? We don't care about this. Why? Like, it's not Lehman, it's not, we don't care. No, I say you need to care. Why? Let's go to to a deeper picture to see what's going on. We saw all the banks totally gone down. Like we saw Signature Banks 20% down. Actually, it's a bank that have some exposure to startups, but it's not actually a startup bank, or it's not their main activity. We have several other banks. We had big banks like Bank of America gone 5% down, JP Morgan gone like 5, 6, 7% down. Like we have Charles Schwab, that is actually online broker for medium range customers, gone down also like 13%. So, and everyone's saying, no, this is a raising rates, and this is the exposure. And you need to be careful lately. Why? Because it's too much based on the debts. Okay, there's a situation. When you have a situation, there's too much debt on the table. There will be times then the debt will be swept, and it need to be released, and it need to be taken down. And that's what actually might happen. Actually, like in 2009, 2008. Whenever you see raise, like you don't need to be in the stock market. You need to be in the stock market, then the time is right. Okay, if you buy it on the right price, like the stock market drops like 30, 50, 60, 70%. Wow, that's what we wait. That's where we want to buy. Every dollar you buy at the lower range will make you $5 or $4. So that's why you need to be very careful right now. I'm not saying we are at the period that you will see this kind of drops right now. The Dow might go, or SPY might go to 3,500, and now you will have all the pressure on the Fed to stop raising rates. We're going crazy because whenever one bank drops, and we have a domino effect, and you need to be very careful with what's going on with banks. And now some people really stuck with the Silicon Valley Bank. So the conclusions from all this story, what I've been telling here, is you need to be careful these times. Okay, it's not yet that you need to be totally out in cash, and you need to know where you're holding your money. Okay. And whenever we will have bargains on the market, we will tell you for sure. We will tell you, like, whenever it might be a good short. Like if everything is crash, it maybe it's a good time, like to add for a trend, because everything now trades with algos. Okay, algorithms, algo trading. There's no traders. So whenever we'll have problems where they're only computers, okay, no one will buy, like no actual people. And then it's a good time to buy, because you will have a real bargains. So the main point of the whole story is short. Be careful. That's it, guys, for today, and I'm happy you have been here. You see what I have to say, and if you not agree, or if you agree, make your comments, and please share your opinions. And if you like it, please subscribe. Thank you.